So yeah, we were talking yesterday, Beth Edwards and I, about this this whole business of confusing accents, and you mentioned on the air we were going to do an item, and you got a massive response.
Oh, it was huge. I was really worried, actually, because I thought Sir Tom Jones had been knocking on my door yesterday saying, that's it, you're out with the Welsh Accent Club. If people think you sound like Cheryl Cole, that's it, you're done. So I was really glad, because lots of people were saying, yeah, I'm Welsh and I get mistaken for a Geordie, or the opposite way around. I'm from the North East and I get mistaken being Welsh. So, phew.
So we have 4 listeners lined up, and I want to make this fun for those listening at home, in the car, whatever. And I don't want the listeners to say where they're from or give us a clue. I just want them to speak.
Is that away.
All right? Is that the best idea?
It is a good idea.
So what should we ask them as a kind of neutral question?
Okay, quite neutral. Let's go, because you caught me off guard yesterday by asking me my favourite film. So let's go for that.
Okay, so 4 listeners, and listen to their accents. We'll ask their favourite movie, and you can get it ready as I'm talking here, listeners. We'll play some music, and then we'll come back to them and see where they're actually from. So, Colette Winters, first of all, good afternoon.
Hello.
Tell us about your favourite movie, Colette.
It would probably be St Elmo's Fire.
Okay, tell us why. We've got to hear a bit more of your voice.
Well, it's got Rob Lowe in it, so that's probably the reason.
Okay.
Anything with him in it.
And what's the most exciting thing that happens in St Elmo's Fire?
Well, I think you get to see Rob Lowe with very few clothes on, which is quite nice.
Okay, I've got a little sense of your accent there. Thank you. Stay with us, Colette. We're coming back to you in a few minutes' time. So first one is Colette. We're going to write down where we think she's from. Okay. Barbara Donald, good afternoon.
Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
Okay, that's coming over strongly to me. What's your favourite movie, Barbara?
Oh, gosh, that's a difficult one. I'm thinking maybe Pacific Heights, Michael Keaton. It's such a scary movie.
Okay, what's the scariest moment in Pacific Heights?
Oh, gosh, I can't even think at the moment. There's so many. I just love that movie.
Hang on, your voice, your accent
It's changing.
It moved around there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What do you who was starring in Pacific Heights? Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, wasn't it?
Do you remember anything he wore?
No, I remember he had a fancy car in the garage and it was set in San Francisco.
Okay, we got a bit of your accent there. Thank you, Barbara. So first one was Colette, second one was Barbara, third one is Steve. Steve, your favourite movie?
I would say Local Hero, to be honest, yeah.
And what happens in Local Hero, Steve?
Well, it's a story of the oil industry trying to buy up a town on the east coast of Scotland, and the whole romance of the Highlands winning the day and it remaining a beautiful Highland village, really. It's just a classic.
Okay,
film.
Your accent has thrown me, but stay with us. Don't say anything more. Last one now is Ray McKeegan. All right, Ray.
Jeremy?
Your favourite movie, Ray?
It has to be Ghost, Jeremy.
Okay, give me a bit more on that. Will you like the pottery moment?
Aye, and not only that, it's Whoopi Goldberg, let's face it, when she's doing the seance, and that has to be a classic.
Okay. I'm loving it.
It's not easy, is it?
This is really good,
You
Beth.
think you've got it, and then it goes.
Yeah, I thought so. All right, we'll play some music. We've got 4 listeners there, Colette, Barbara, Steve and Ray. Can you identify where their accents are from? Because they say people continually say the wrong place. We're back with them and Beth in just a sec. Prefab Sprout, Cars and Girls. So, Beth Edwards, we're looking for people whose accents throw you. Is
Yes.
that right?
I was looking out for some keywords, actually. Things like butter or butter, or bus or bus, or scone or scone. But they didn't say any of those.
Let's see. Colette Winters. Where are you from, Colette?
I'm originally from Hollywood, near Belfast.
Uh-huh.
And I live up in Northumberland now.
So, and I thought Northern Ireland when I heard your voice, Belfast, like that. But has it been subject to other influences, your accent?
Well, I've lived in the northeast of England for quite a few years, and I was in London for quite a few years as well. But I think it's mainly because I'm a teacher and I do supply teaching. So when children meet me, they don't know me very well, and they quite often say, "Are you American?" or "What part of America are you from?"
Now, funny enough, while you were speaking, I suddenly thought I was going to ask you whether you'd been to America, because I now... Beth, can you hear some American there?
Yeah, I can. And do you know why? Because obviously I spoke to Colette yesterday. Americans do that strange thing, don't they, where they've got the upwards inflection at the end of every sentence. And I think Colette does that. I think that's quite an Irish thing to do as well.
Oh, I thought that was the Australian lilt.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Give us some more, Colette. Where are you teaching?
Well, I teach in Northumberland First School, so I teach in quite a few. Just when the teachers are off sick, they might phone me.
Okay, no, I hear the lilt there. Thank you very much, Colette. I actually was thinking Canadian. Barbara Donald, look, you sounded so Scottish to me. What on earth do people say if they don't say Scottish?
Oh, you got Scottish? No, I'm told am I Welsh? Am I Irish? I've been asked if I'm Scandinavian.
No, funny enough.
Australian, sorry.
No, I was going to say, actually, now you're speaking a bit more, I can hear the complexity of your accent. Is it from a particular part of Scotland?
Oh, definitely. I'm from Stornoway in the Isle of Lewis, in the Outer Hebrides of the Western Isles of Scotland, up the way up in the northwest.
And are the most remote places in Scotland the ones with the heaviest accents or not?
Well, I guess I've got a very heavy accent. There's no denying it. Even although I've lived in Glasgow since 1996, I left the Isle of Lewis. But the Orkney accent, that's certainly a very strong accent as well. The other islands in the Western Isles is completely different in every island you go to.
Yeah.
You've got Harris, completely different to Lewis, although it's only a few miles down the road. And then you've
amazing.
got Uist.
Isn't it beautiful, the variation of accents in this country, I think?
Absolutely, yes.
Thanks, Barbara. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Steve Feltham, you threw me completely. I wouldn't even know what to guess you are. Just say where your accent's from.
I'm from Wimborne in Dorset.
Okay, so...